How's it going, everybody? It's Prod here, and we are only a couple of days away now. A couple of days away from Sekiro, a game that I've been waiting for, I guess, for about a year now. Pretty much, since they announced the first teaser at the, I think it was the Game Awards? Damn, it feels like so long ago since that first teaser of the arm mechanism turning, man. And I'm sure you guys all are very excited to play it and watch some videos on this game. But since we are getting closer and closer to the release date, a lot of people have been asking me different questions about the game, so I thought I would make a video to talk about it. Pretty much, I guess, answering all the questions people have asked me about Sekiro. You know, obviously the first one, and for some reason, like the most popular one being if I'm gonna play it. So the answer is no, I'm actually not gonna be playing it. Come on, of course I'm gonna be playing it, guys. I am gonna be playing it on PS4. That's where I'm going to be doing my first playthrough. It was kind of like a mix between that or PC. I didn't really know which one I wanted to do first because I guess this is the first time it's going to come out pretty much right away on PC, I think. Actually, did Dark Souls 3 come out on PC? Yeah, it did actually. Never mind. But I guess I actually have a PC that can run the game nowadays, but it's just much simpler for me to record and stream on PC, or excuse me, on PS4. And that's why I think, you know, it'll make for a better playthrough, just so I don't have to worry about a bunch of different stuff if I do record it on PC. Now, I will eventually be playing on PC. I think that I want to do a playthrough, at least multiple, one on PS4, and then eventually one on PC as well. I know that down the line, they're probably going to get some mods and stuff on PC, and I definitely want to get in on those and have a character ready. So that is where I will be doing my first playthrough. Of course, my first playthrough will be going up on YouTube. I'm still kind of like unsure of what I want to do, and I guess you guys can help me when it comes to the playthrough parts themselves. So I don't really know if I wanted to do more of a, I guess, highlight while also showing important parts, cutting out the boring parts where there's really nothing happening where I'm walking, or kind of show almost everything. Because at the moment I was planning to have, you know, those type of highlights, and then also have the playthrough parts entirely, basically like the full streams, let's just say a 4-hour chunk. Once I'm done editing that 4-hour chunk, which could possibly be, you know, 4 or 5 parts on YouTube. I guess you guys could let me know which one you would prefer to watch. Now, I know the worry of a lot of people, and myself included, is stuff like spoiler in thumbnails and spoiler in the titles. I am going to try to keep those to a very, very minimum. Obviously, I'm not going to have, you know, like day one, the ending and the name of the ending and the Sekiro dies in this part. You know, I'm not going to really have that. I would never even have that for the ending anyways if it was like 2 weeks down the line, just because I feel like that's too spoilerish. Now, when it comes to the thumbnail, for a little while, I'm going to say probably for the first couple parts, you won't see any type of bosses in the thumbnails. But then after a few days happen, when I know people have probably gotten to those parts in the game themselves, because, you know, by like the first couple days, you're probably going to see the first couple hours. I'm not going to upload, you know, like 10 parts on the first day. What I'm looking for is probably 2, maybe the first 2 hours of the game, maybe 3 parts on day 1, and then kind of slowly have 1, maybe 2 parts every day until the playthrough is over. But I'll definitely try to keep stuff like spoilers that you guys might find really annoying, or obviously ruining the game for you guys, out of the thumbnail and out of the title. But I'm definitely, it's not going to be 0, you know. It's kind of unfortunate that it has to be like that. I know that there's some people who can't get the game right away, and I'm sorry if you can't get the game for, you know, months down the line, but stuff like having a picture of a boss or something like that in the thumbnail helps videos out a bunch. So I'll probably put some, but, you know, it won't be the early ones. It'll maybe be the middle ones. Definitely not the last ones. Unless, you know, we're like a month away and it's taking me a month to pass the game. I'll probably have the world record for Worlds the Last on Sekiro. That's kind of what I'm going for. But it should be fun, man. Like, I'm so excited to take a little break from Dark Souls. You know, also a lot of people have been asking me, am I going to give up Dark Souls forever now that this game is out? That's one of the big questions I've gotten as well. Obviously, I'm not, because this is still my main game, and a game that is single player only can't necessarily keep an entire audience entertained for, you know, more than like a month after they beat it themselves, or they beat it a couple times, or watch the full playthrough. There's only so much that you can do with a game like this that doesn't have multiplayer. Even though I'm hoping to get as much content as I can, you know, with mods and different playthroughs and, you know, speedrun attempts and challenge runs, it's still not multiplayer and you don't have, you know, dozens or hundreds of weapons to do videos on. But you know what? I'm kind of okay with that, man. People have kind of said that they're not going to get this game because it has no multiplayer, no PvP. But then when you look at the PvP in Dark Souls, man, like, do you really want another year of this? Like, it's so buggy and laggy, and I feel like they have the shittiest servers and connection. Like, I don't know the way their connection or their netcode works, but I feel like maybe if they take a year to break from it and they really look at it, they might be able to improve it for the next Souls game, the next Souls-like From Software game that is eventually going to come out. Not if it comes out. Obviously, they're going to make another one. Who knows when? Maybe another Dark Souls, maybe another Bloodborne. We'll see, but you know, it's going to be a game that they've even said themselves is probably going to have PvP and multiplayer, and hopefully by then they'll kind of have a grasp on it and maybe know a way to make it better. And with the single player game, man, they could really focus on the gameplay, the tight mechanics, the story. They don't really have to worry about a bunch of different builds, you know, fighting bosses and attacking bosses. They really need to worry about one thing, one guy, one katana, which I feel is going to make the gameplay pretty unique and maybe the story even one of the best, because that's all they really had to focus on. But like I said, man, I have a bunch of Dark Souls 3 stuff that I've been recording over the past, you know, month, different type of videos. So for at least, I'd say 2 weeks, I have a solid amount of videos that I can upload and will upload for Dark Souls 3. So if you guys are only here for Dark Souls 3, you'll still have some of that content to watch. Who knows, man, by the time I'm finished, you know, with those Dark Souls 3 videos, with, you know, Adventures of the Worst Invader, Arena stuff, I might even be done with the game entirely. Who knows how hard the game's going to be. I don't think it's going to be too long. It's probably going to be pretty difficult, but it's going to be like 20 hours. You know, it's going to be like a really hard 20 hours, making the game probably like 30 hours. And I can definitely see myself streaming this game every single day until I finish it. That's at least my goal right now. Now, one big thing, like I said, streaming. I am going to be streaming this game. I am going to be streaming this game on Twitch. I apologize for you guys who do enjoy watching streams on YouTube. Obviously, I haven't streamed on YouTube in a while. After the whole adpocalypse thing, you know, videos were making such little amount of money, and that was around the time where I was streaming on YouTube. I was like, you know what? I'm going to give Twitch a try. And then I really started enjoying streaming on Twitch. I think it's like a better platform for streaming. You know, the emotes are a lot cooler. I feel like it is just a funner place to stream at, in my opinion. Now, one important thing, if you're not already following on Twitch and you do want to chat in the chat, obviously it's not going to be subscriber only mode because that would leave out a lot of people that maybe want to watch and chat with other people. But one thing I am going to have is follower only mode for at least, you know, an hour, 2 hours, something like that. Because no matter where you go with Twitch or YouTube, anytime you stream something and it's new, there's always going to be people that want to spoil the game. Somehow they're going to find the ending, they're going to know exactly what happens, and then they're going to spoil it, which I really don't want to happen. And usually stuff like follower only mode prevents that because people usually want the immediate satisfaction of wanting to troll the streamer. Even though it's not, you know, a huge deal for me, I do still want it to be spoiler free in the chat for other people. And if I could help not knowing the ending, then I would prefer that and experience that myself. So I am going to have the chat in follower only mode. So get your follows in now before it's too late and, you know, you're sitting there for 2 hours without being able to chat. A lot of stuff like notifications that I have on Twitch at the moment, you know, whenever I get a sub or something like that and the big GIF pops up with the Kid Snatcher turning around. I don't know if anybody's been there to see it. I'm probably going to have a different subscriber. It's just going to be simple, just plain text, so that thing doesn't come up and annoy people trying to watch the game. But other than that, it's just nothing but excitement at the moment because, you know, I get to take a little break from Dark Souls, which has been really getting on my nerves recently, and it's been really, really hard to find games, especially at the time that I'm up at the moment, which is just completely fucked sleep schedule. Like, I wake up at, I think I woke up yesterday at 5 p.m., which is kind of insane. It's pretty perfect for, you know, streaming day one Sekiro. I'm going to be streaming at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Thursday. Maybe I'll start at around 8 and play some Arena Dark Souls 3 with viewers and stuff before Sekiro goes live. but I am going to be streaming it pretty much the second it comes live. I can't wait to experience From Software's new game, man. It's gonna be a nice look into what we might see in the future. You know, the type of games we might see From Software make down the line. Have it be another Souls-like game that has nothing to do with Dark Souls, or actually another Bloodborne, another Dark Souls. I'm definitely really excited to see what kind of crazy story Miyazaki came up with for this game, and I'm sure you guys are as well, man. I very much look forward to experiencing the game for the first time with all of you over on Twitch, if you're there to watch. And like I said, I am going to be streaming probably every day until I finish the game, so thank you guys very much for watching. I know this might not have been super interesting, but a lot of people have been asking me questions about Sekiro anyways. I thought I would make one video and just answer them all. Thank you guys very much if you did make it to the end. I hope you enjoyed me getting destroyed in the background here. Leave a like if you did enjoy the video. Helps out the channel a bunch. Thank you very much if you do, and I'll talk to you all later. Peace, everybody.